Hi, it's Dash. Welcome back to Polish for Americans. Today we're going to focus on sounds, and more particular, we're going to focus on sounds made out of two letters. These are called, in a fancy language, these are called digraphs. So, digraphs are just sounds that you will make with your mouth, with your speech apparatus, if you may, when you see two letters next to each other. Now, in Polish, I can promise you that every time you see the two letters, the sets of two letters that I'll explain today, it'll be always the same sound. No matter what's before it, what's after it, and what word it is, and whether it's a verb, a noun, adjective, doesn't matter at all. It's going to sound the same every time. Okay, maybe 99.9%. Okay, let's get into the first digraph, and that's a CH. It's kind of like CK and K in English, that they both sound the same. It's just K. But in Polish, there's a slight difference. So CH is more of a where you kind of make the sound come a little bit with the tongue somehow, and there's the that's totally throat. So you have, when it's the single H, just H, it's kind of throat sound, and when it's CH, it's kind of a tongue and maybe a little bit of upper mouth sound that you make. So the English are hot, high, help. These are probably somewhere closer to the CH, and I don't think English has any the real that it's that's in that as a single H. And there are some people in Poland that still appreciate the difference, but most of the people don't really care. It's basically, so the throat H, it's pretty much gone from the language, from how people speak. RZ, and this sounds absolutely, purely exactly the same as J, the Z with a dot. So that's protégé from French, I know, sabotage, also from French, and camouflage, probably also from French. So this is the J, and this is RZ, and Z with a dot, same thing. It's just a pain in the butt when it comes to spelling. It's a teacher's kind of a joke. All right, next up is SZ. This is exactly the same as English SH. So it's the sh as shop or push or pusher. Sounds always the same, no matter what you put in front of it or behind it, like I promised in the beginning. So that was SZ. Next up is CZ. That's ch. So it's kind of like TSH in English, probably like ketchup, or CH in various words, or TCH in others. So check out the word check, or choose, or pitch. These sound, to me, they sound pretty much the same. Maybe someone can correct me. Well, so CZ is exactly as CH. Funny thing I just thought about, in Czech Republic, it actually starts with a CZ, the word Czech, and I guess we pronounce it just like our southern brothers Czechs would do. All right, so that was CZ. Next up is DZ. So it's just like a ts, which is made out of a C in Polish, but it's voiced. When I say voiced, I mean try to feel the difference between an F and a V. What you do with your lips and your tongue and your teeth is exactly the same for both, but F is voiceless and V is voiced. So Z is T, but voiced. So try saying Ts and then add the vocal cord power to it, so it's Ts, Z. Mouth is exactly the same, just the voice. All right, so that was DZ. Now let's move on to the D, Z. So it's a DZ with the dot. There aren't any dots over any other letters than the couple letters that I mentioned in the alphabet video. All right, so D, J is exactly like George, Jeff, Jam, Jiggle, whatever, in English. So it's, I guess it's the equivalent of the English G or J when it comes to the sound, of course. All right, and next up is DZ, but this time the Z has got the comma over it, so it's the D, J, but together it sounds J. I'm sorry, there aren't any words in English that I could tell you that have this sound in them. Sorry, too bad. So it's so just try to listen to the difference. Now I'm going to say the DZ combinations, 3 of them. DZ, DZ with a dot, and DZ with a stripe or comma above it. So it's Z, J, and then finally J, 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 Z. All right, and now we're going to change the subject a little bit. We're going to focus on the letter I, which in Polish, it seems to be quite important. So first, there's the softening I. Remember all those funny characters in Polish, the S and the C, the Z and the N, and probably something else that has a little comma above it, the S. That makes it sounds kind of more soft. Let's go through them one by one. So CI is, normally you would say T, but it's the T is made into the Ch, so it's Chi. And the difference between Ch and Chi is that the E is longer. That's the only thing. Same with she. S-I is made into she, so it's shive. Next up is Z with an I next to it, so it's J, as in zima or zimno. And then N with an I, ni, so it's like Kenya or panniers. But again, the N is super short, like koń. It's just N, and then it's done. Let's say nie, no in Polish, nie. See the nie, it's kind of longer than just nie, as in koń. Okay, let's change the topic again. It's still the letter I, or in Polish E, but this time this is a funny case where the I, when it's placed next to some vowels, it's changed into the sound of y. So the first example is IE. The I is changed into, vocally, it's changed into ye, into y. So the IE will sound as yeah, just like yeah or yes. Then IA, that's very similar, just ya, not ye. The only difference, the sound at the end. So imagine it's just a Y and then the letter A or the letter E. So it's ye or ya. So IA, you can actually, sometimes you can find the very same sounding in English as in piano, fiasco, or meow. I chose the meow on purpose. It's supposed to help you understand that it's kind of long. So it's meow. All right, meow. The ya is kind of stretched a little bit. All right, same thing with IO. So that's going to be a fjord, yolk, yogurt. Again, the I is changed into a J or a Y in English, and it just makes it sound y. So it's yo. That's it for today. We've covered probably all the diagraphs that I could think of in Polish. Next time we're going to cover 3-letter sounds, triagraphs, I guess. And we're going to talk more about the I and various combinations as well, especially with consonants. So, thank you for listening. Subscribe for more, and until the next time. Thanks.